Good evening. Hello again. So this is a bit of a weird um say this. Uh, Not a usual thing I would expect to play recently, but I don't know. I guess I've been a little melancholy of a drama queen. I don't know, I felt like kind of replaying this. I didn't I just kind of want to chill out, drink some whiskey, and play something that wasn't really too um attention demanding, I guess, in terms of like action or whatever. But I didn't feel like playing Dark Knights or Verse 1999 or whatever. So I just felt like playing this game. I've already been in this once on my own. Pretty much got the good ending. That's cool. Oh. Very magnetic personality, but unstable. I'm very bad with people. I'm gonna create my own. Intellect, safety, nature. How strong you are. I'll. Don't need that. Don't need that. In terms of who I am, really, I think this is kind of good. I'll say emotionally intelligent. I don't know. I think I'm maybe a bit. Have some emotional intelligence. People tell I'm insightful. Oh. Health of organ. Understanding cock culture. Puppet master. Hold yourself together, because that's what I need. Hold on. Oh, I thought it was. Maybe I should. I put this. I forget how this works. Da, 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 da. Is it? I think it's more beneficial to have logic in the long run when trying to deal with more the thingies. Their figure is at home in the mirror. It is their address. I believe that. No fancy cocktail tonight. Whiskey on the rocks. You know?
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Yes, I do.
Ever.
You're wrong.
Ever,
Ever?
ever, baby. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it. An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
I want to know more.
Ex-love, ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not
I know
after
I
all
want to
the
get
damage
off now.
you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
I'm burning light. I want it, and wanting things from people who don't want to give them.
Do you really?
I do. Let me off.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
Right, I did this. I am an idiot. A brave idiot.
Somewhere in the sore, bloated man-meat around you. A sensation.
Hold on, let me... Russia. Whoop.
Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
You can take it. You're a champion.
There's a head attachment and I am not scared. I am a champion. Please no, I changed my mind. Take me back to for. Allah help me. There's a head attached to my neck and I'm in it.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it...
Hey, we all need a liquid courage. Come on. Someone cut me my head off to try. Creature.
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Somehow, you know what it is. A caprice command motor carriage.
Lazy mornings. I know that. Ugh. Active. Order red. What songs? Fucking put some pants on, boy.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Where's my shirt? No, that is my shirt. Wine, beers, and sweet liquors. Oh boy. There we go. We're all dressed up. We're all good now.
A mirror
can do
hangs
that.
above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
I don't care. Just
Behold.
wipe them. Yay!
You
Behold.
have no idea who this thing is, do you?
This guy. The face of a light
Too
stage.
late.
Oh.
You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why? Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. Oh my God. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Vaguely, I think I'm sort of pulling it off too. In a sad has-been kind of way. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. Expression.
You are correct. Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now. It's too late.
I don't know how I can, like... when I could try that again, maybe? I don't know, my shoes. The shoes. Oop. Left foot. It's the right one. Come on. Get it together, old man. Oh, my. Hi. You.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventure.
My good old
in this
necktie.
strange world.
My old friend.
You reach out to grab the tie, but what's this? This is bad. Feels like for quite, but still ongoing. Now is a good time. Finally, the pressure recedes.
Where's the... Pause item. Woo! March. The year is 51. Oh boy. Where's the... Shouldn't there be like a switch to turn the fan off?
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
Well, I can't really do that much in here. Table. Monies! Where is my right shoe? That is the objective. It's probably thrown
It's
in.
broken in its frame. Cold wind. What do you mean? Assess the damage. How would you do that? What are you even trying to do?
Damn, I'm really
The
not.
morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy.
I'm really not succeeding in anything right now.
Hello, officer.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
No.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
I'm a chief executive.
Because you're a police officer, sir.
God damn, right? I'm a policeman. Don't you forget it.
Okay, cool. I won't.
She means it. She wouldn't defy authority, however sweaty and bloated it may look.
Right. I was just getting to... Now, how did you know I was...
First, I have to ask. Are you okay, sir? You look like you're about to throw up. Can I bring you something?
She's right. Something wants to come out through your mouth, right in front of her,
I'm fine.
right here.
Feel
It makes you
pressure.
touch
Tell
my
me, how
hand.
do you...
Sir, you've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
I'm not going to vomit.
Okay.
What
You
kind?
didn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Sounds like I'm hard work, you know?
You have no doubt about the drinking. But do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something.
How would anyone let me try the expression on? Let your know you want her. No, I don't think that's going to work. Might not know where I am. Oh, I know what.
She nods.
But I do know when someone's not telling me the whole story. What am I doing?
There's a mercenary out back. He's been hanged. The body has been there for a week now. The locals probably got tired of it and called the cops. I didn't mean to overwhelm you with information. You seem a bit lost, officer.
I should get
Of
going.
course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Really?
She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Goodbye.
Farewell. Disco Elysium. that name is. What's up, dude? Oh,
A
yeah.
man in his late 20s stands behind the counter.
Got yelled at by this
expecting
guy.
A stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now, he's purposely ignoring you.
Something tells me you
Oh
don't.
no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
Don't know about him.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
I do any of those things. I do not appreciate. This is no way I talk to Alfred. Oh my god.
No, you see, actually, you didn't. You haven't done anything even remotely useful since you got here.
Oh, oh, I'm not. Can't.
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
You the bartender.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Interesting.
Mhm.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now. Something about it makes you feel bitter.
Can I help you with that?
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean?
He pretends not to hear you.
Alright, fine. Are you my buddy? Yeah, you're my buddy. You're Katsuragi.
A bespeckled man,
Hitsuragi.
orange bomber
Who's his
jacket,
best
is
boy?
tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize. Concentration makes you squint your eyes. His name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
It is not yet.
Okay then.
It is not yet time for you to. You have earned to know my name, Kim Kitsuragi. But in time, I shall.
Scheduling error on
Just-
Sunday. Saturday too.
Be all edgy and weird.
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
I have.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Look, man, you know. You know, yeah. I don't.
So, the body.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice.
Ah, I'm
It is
sorry,
obvious
it's
he has
right.
preferred for the body
It's
to no longer be in the
a
tree.
disappointment.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner. After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
You mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as
How do
possible.
you know I'm a
But
police
getting
officer?
the body
Then
down
kids are
should still
hockey.
take precedence.
Hello, sweetie.
Oh, hello.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
Oh, no, sweetie, look at me.
You're a handsome man, officer.
Oh,
Mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
I don't want to talk about it. Them or not, I'm a bitter man. The years have taken its
Take
toll.
heart, officer. You're still a man in your prime.
No, thank
You
you.
must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce
You're
myself.
getting scattered.
I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
But I don't know where I am or what I'm doing. You seem to be in a chair. How observant. You like to roll with me?
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad. Oh my. You know where we are, right?
So geez.
That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rats cafeteria itself located?
The edge of
We're in
civilization.
the city of Revachol, dear.
Honestly, I don't know. Did the squad ravish? What kind of place is this?
How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I.
City.
I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days. Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes? That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
I wish that were true. I mean, I wish that were
Her
true
voice is
sometimes.
palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Traverse the plains of steeds. Or government. Oh, it's really top regime. Some kind of democracy, maybe?
Nope, sadly not. Revachol is what's called a zone of control, under an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have no government of our own, and what democracy we have is market-driven.
So, okay, the foreign powers dictate. It's multiple foreign powers dictate. Okay, so it's really none of the options.
Body is voting.
Oh dear. And you were doing so well. there aren't any cops in Rivishall, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
You can tell me more.
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia.
Oh, come on, kids are right. You're a smart guy.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez. Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
Time to talk. What was this? Okay.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right?
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
What is golden orange like a forest, but smells like... I'm currently...
Fantastic.
And it's like when you've left your band, but you haven't decided on a solo artist.
That's wonderful.
You couldn't
I think
give
so.
less of a
But
shit.
There's a dead body out back. No one wants to work in these conditions. It's been a week.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
For a moment, the cafeteria manager fidgets under the lieutenant's gaze. Then he gives in.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No.
No, fuck no, I wouldn't live in this shithole.
Sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions. His face expresses profound doubt in your having this.
She went away because none of your business.
Have they not been telling you you're a cop?
Everything is my best.
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number.
Oh, here.
That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
Alright.
Thank you.
Things got weird. Didn't go
I
well.
asked an employee out. She didn't want to come.
I'm
I was
offended.
obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
I don't know. You're right. I should. Yes, I liked it.
Good for you. Was there something else?
That's all.
Let's go.
I don't want to sound
Not
like
so
a.
fast. You owe me 130 real.
I don't owe you shit.
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
Real.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Wow, you're a genius.
Yes, I am.
That's right.
Thank you.
Money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
What exactly is money?
What are you, a philosopher?
Yes. Since I woke up, I have trouble. No, I just actually.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room,
Let's
or
proceed, but don't show
8
me.
bottles of
There
Golden
you are.
Red and 9 packs of Royal
What do I get?
Extra. We use it.
Is this?
Yes, it is.
That's 10. 10 now down to 90.
No, you see, that's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller than the real. I'm not even going to take this. Come back when you have 130 real.
Okay.
The cafeteria manager stands silently, looking at the coppers on the counter before him. Isn't it evil? The order of magnitude between what is asked of a person and what they have.
That's right. Keep it to yourself and pick up the.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber. That's cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
No.
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
Like this place won't take much. Isn't there somewhere else I can see what I
I'm
can?
sorry I couldn't help more. You should take this up with your station. I have a short
No,
interview on the
Kitsuragi,
car.
it's my
We
burden
have
to
to get this
bear.
investigation started now.
Good luck.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it. But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere. In time or space? That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money. You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Who knows? I need my shoe. I still need my shoe. Where's my shoe? Oh, it's up there. Hold on. Kim, I need my shoe. Bear with me for a moment. Bear with this drunken old nobody.
There they both are. 2 identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet.
Yeah, we put our shoes on. These don't.
It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are. Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Well, the little things. You know. Some days, all we can do is just put our shoes on or get out of bed.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine. You gently shake his shoulder.
Oh, shit. Alright, whatever. Fuck that. Alright. Time to think of the body. Had a bag. I don't have a bag.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center. This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card. Nothing happens when you try to ring it.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
Yeah, I knew that, Kim. Stop trying to show off. Alright, kid. Spoiled.
Kuno's got this.
You don't
If
got this,
there ever
Kuno.
was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, nappa goofy Kuno.
Hey, kid. A word? Police business?
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick. It's loving in the dick.
The boy
Hey.
is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Empires. Stop using swarms at my crime scene. That's not.
Fuck that. Kuno, yeah, right in the mouthful.
Hey, is 2025? You shouldn't use that language anymore.
They
That's
pay you no heed or pretend not to notice you.
Shits himself. The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, dude. The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Clearly, you do. You know what a rake is. How do you know? I say that you're not a gardener. Look, I have a question.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me.
Irregular speech patterns, overconfidence. Could this kid be on drugs? This warrants further investigation into this Kuno.
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
I want to investigate.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Shitload, pig. What's your question? Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
What do you want to know?
Pig's choking. He's so...
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
The usual being. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary? Or have you
The
seen
usual
anything
being
suspicious?
something you should know as a cop.
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down. You heard Kuno? Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional. I don't know. Some fucking... Mesco... Or... I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
There is no Night City anywhere.
Not in
Sounds like
Cyberpunk
there is
20.
in some pulp science fiction.
Unless you're in Cyberpunk 2077.
Why you gotta be riding Kuno's ass? You haven't been where Kuno's been. You haven't been in Kuno's head.
It's probably very vacant.
You
It's
wanna know
probably
where
very
Kuno
empty.
goes? You wanna know what Kuno's been fucking up to? Don't tell him that, Kuno. It's lame. It's not fucking lame. Kuno's building Kuno City, Night City, Rage City, the City of Rage. That's it, and it's not lame.
It sounds lame.
That's
I
the name
agree
of
with her.
Kuno City, bitch. Get the fuck off Kuno's back. This shit ain't about that.
It's impossible to deduce what it is about, at least for the moment. If it's important, it'll come up later. Focus on the case.
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
I mean,
Kuno knows what you meant. Kuno's not a snitch, that's all. Trying to make just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
Looks like you're a faggoty now, whatever that means. The suspicious question doesn't really work in antagonistic situations.
yeah, partly because I don't really know
You're
what it means.
testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost.
Whoa, whoa. You need to calm down, lady. Okay.
Kuno doesn't fuck.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes.
Yeah.
The face around them does not look human.
Smell
It's
must be
swollen and ready
horrid.
to burst. His lips are fish-like, and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
I know I'm not gonna. Endurance. What is that? That's. Yeah, I have no chance in hell of doing that.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up with his arm. No one is judging.
He's about to blow. Cock's gonna blow, Kuno.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Noted.
Maybe
Yes.
more than 12. No. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
I am smart.
1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 46. 2. Standard work
Damn.
boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes.
It's weird that
Number 43.
I mean, if the body's been there for like 7 days, then we don't really necessarily know that these footprints are related to whoever murdered him or hung him up there. Though, and it's moist, it's mud, so
4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46? You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. 5. Another standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. 6. An aberration. Light as air. Even pace. Same make of boot, but number 41. 7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot. Number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. 8.
we
And
got
yet
a big
another
boy.
standard work boot. Number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
How many? I was pretty off then. I counted 20. I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary? 200? Could it be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Good bit of streamline.
From here, the boot the victim wears.
It's bad. Very bad. Before you can heave, the wind changes direction again. The greenhouse plastic flapping in its gusts.
He appears to be wearing some kind of armored boots. I can't see any exotic prints here. Someone had to carry him. Are any of the other prints deep enough? An obese person is becoming less likely. Possibly, yes.
But why?
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows.
I know the story, so I kind of know what's maybe going to happen, or maybe of these.
Even easier to carry on a stretcher, or between two men. Anyway, it's for future consideration. A woman, or a kid? Understood. Anything else? Interesting. Let's name it the Odd Soul. Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
He regrets it the moment he says it.
I don't know why I said that. We are not looking for...
Don't worry, Kits Ryan, we're just throwing ideas out here.
Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right. We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no? A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the...
How do we know how old these prints are?
It is not impossible.
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashon. 7 days below freezing.
Okay, so that would explain why these prints would stay there.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
Money! Magnesium. I've tried magnesium to help with like anxiety and stuff like that. It never really helped.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, "Whirling in rags." There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still. The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
Trash? Food waste from the cafeteria? They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too.
Seems like a reasonable.
We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
He might also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
Yeah.
Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in. I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Strange words you use, girl. Carl, converse with me. You there
You
behind.
don't want to fuck with me. I got my hands bloody. I'm not here, pig. You're not seeing this.
Can't see me. Can't see me. I see
You
you.
can still see the top of her hat from behind the fence.
I fucking hate kids.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Let out. Just let out. Oh. Fuck. There.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
I don't need that shit. Think about it.
If you can handle the headache, some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor. There is Fritz nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. There's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Pretty clever.
Yeah. Alright. There's also gate. I don't know if we can.
The
Look over there.
RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with? Of course. What can I help you with? Sure. I'm done with it.
No, thanks.
Easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
Oh, thanks.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
Sure. Keep them. I have another.
Oh, she's so nice. Oh, I like her. I like her. Gotta report my badge missing, unfortunately.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. The frequency tableau lights up, and a green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
I need you.
Just a second, officer.
2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard. The man uses relay code. You've got this. You're a cop.
10-4,
cops
Station
know
4-1, I've got
relay
urgent
code.
business, over.
10-4, message received. 10-5, 10-18, state your message, sir. 10-9, over. 10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain, over.
Is it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge? Who lost his badge?
Look at the fat drunk that lost his badge.
Fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Officer has lost his badge. Like I'm the first ever.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh goddammit. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Dickmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station.
Oh, whatever.
Mullen dicked us.
No.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
God damn it.
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
I get it. Jesus Christ. Could you all just please enough of this now? I have other things.
9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Oh, fuck off.
Ask him if he's lost his gun too.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your...
God, it's not...
Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you? Okay, it's gone. Your gun...
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Even before you can get the words out,
Okay, I
everything
didn't
is
lose my gun.
scrambled in your brain.
He says he didn't lose his gun. Or his fun, whatever that means.
Ask him to describe it. His gun. Not his fun. Just the gun will do.
Satellite Officer McLean requests a description of your weapon.
Oh, request a description, huh? We'll give him one. Describe the plasma gun.
For stars, got flared. It's massive. Got flared cooling vents and just...
It's a single shot kill A9. An armistice to be precise.
Says it's a kill armistice? What, is he a fucking... Clearly he doesn't have his Villiers anymore.
God damn it.
He lost his gun. Oh,
Hey,
my
you know... Who's the one out here? Who's the one?
Really a laughing matter.
Mac can face a giant of Coco Nur by himself. But Disco here made him piss his pants.
Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his... Ask him if he's still got his wiener.
I'm not going to.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over.
His mom is after I fucked her.
That's a negative. Not going to say that. Over.
What's he saying? Share with the class.
He said he sodomized your mother.
The prick ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party. Some nerve he's got.
Yeah, fuck you, Mac.
Sure, vanilla waffles were the only thing he ate?
Shut up, Chester. This isn't funny.
Oh, so you're off limits.
Tell him to apologize right now.
Oh my god.
Sergeant Orson requests that you apologize for the claims that you made about his mother.
Maybe don't fuck with the Firewalker.
He says you shouldn't have antagonized the Firewalker in the first place.
Who?
Satellite Officer V.
Fire.
I'm afraid he might be referring to himself as Firewater.
Firewater? He's lost it. Fuck it, tell him to find his goddamn badge and gun. That's the only thing that matters.
Satellite Officer V.
I heard him and I'm on it.
For affirmative, officer is in pursuit of his firearm.
Oh, God,
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
18 kilometers to the south, in the 41st Precinct's relay booth, a small crowd has gathered around Communication Officer Jules Oldboy Pidier, around a dozen cops. The small room is filled with cigarette smoke, a buzz with laughter, when Officer Judith Minot enters. Her left arm is in bandages, and her hair trimmed short.
What is going on here? Did something happen?
What happened is my partner made contact. It's not good. He's lost his badge and his sidearm. He seemed confused, delirious even.
Mac, the torso Torson, is finger-fucking his fist, laughing
Finger-fucking
and
his
apparently
fist.
telling some dirty story to his partner, Chester McLean, near the entrance.
Yeah, Mullen was fucked, alright. Sounded fucking drunk to me.
Yeah, Mac's right. That was some gnarly shit there.
Enough! None of this is funny. It's fucking sad. That's what it is. He's a cop. He's one of us, goddamn this.
We must help him.
Yeah? How do you fucking plan to do that, huh? Get him off the drink? Go jogging with him in the morning and get him on carrot juice? He's a lost man.
I just know we can't give up on him when he's at his weakest.
That's not for
He
you
wouldn't.
to. I mean, depends on if I'm willing to change or
You know
not.
what he told me? I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. Those were his words.
Okay, then then I would believe him. Actually, that he's fucking lost. If he said something like that,
This shit does not leave this room. Not a word of this to the captain, or anyone else. We'll give him a couple of days to pull his shit together.
I guess I can hold off the report for a few days.
Good. Okay, everybody. Nothing but a prank call here. We all got our laughs. Now get back to work.
Far north, on the other side of the motorway, the officer quietly hunches with his hand in the motor carriage.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
okay.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers. A metallic drawer slides out.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work. The handles are long and sleek. It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all the pull-out toolbox.
Yeah, we got what we need. And we go to Manager and ask him about I don't know if I can go through that door actually. Oop. Oop. I'm in windowed mode.
I help you? Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why did
Thank
keep
you.
the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you. Prod at him and find out.
Callous? What are you? Kras Mazov? Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The Whirling in Rags is not special in that regard.
I mean, that's...
Razmazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a historical materialist. He was a leading figure on the Grad side of the Centennial Revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. Mazov is considered the father of
the
science,
11-day government.
communism,
That was it.
Mazovian thought, or Mazovianism.
Father of scientific. Yum. I know.
No one was implying you were, officer. Well,
What do you need them for?
it concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Yep. We shall.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid, with a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't. There is, but you won't like it. Sweat forms on your brow. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're
Fine.
just in time. This
I
has
am
been
not good
connected,
with
so
scent, smell. Any foul smelling, no matter almost how small, it just sometimes makes me gag.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers. As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer. Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or empty. He wore them with a belt, too, a white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Reach for
A
it.
drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
This
Yeah.
is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that...
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
The fuck's he on about? Kids? You hear that, Kuno?
Yeah, you little shit. Would you prefer me to call you that?
See? Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container. You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it, some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. A box falls into pieces in your hands.
Yeah.
Petit Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below, and turbo noodles.
Turbo noodles.
However.
I'm getting the mug too.
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels mostly. Unidentified sludge.
That's shit that I'm squeamish for. Okay.
For good measure. But hey.
I'm a bit of a germaphobe.
Nothing. It's nothing. Nothing. What's this? A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something. Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Officer, is that your paperwork? Yes, it is. Look. This plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form. If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
Must have been cramping my style. Yes. You needed to lose it for the great bloodline. I'd rather not talk about it right now.
Understood.
Be untroubled. If anything, this small moment has made him respect you more.
What can you
pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron. Only in its social sensibility. The container sounds a muffled gong.
That's one thing off the list. You said you didn't want to talk about the ledger. However, now that you have it back, it would not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Official.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Okay. Centralization.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner. There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clip.
God, no.
It's a metaphor for you.
Thank you.
Below the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart. They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files, commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible. Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you. of March, you have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes. 2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
I'm sure I made.
It's okay. We all make mistakes.
Yeah, but some are bigger than others.
God knows I've made my
Some are preventable.
Try not to think of them. Like a fan of gills, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense, if mostly illegible. Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name. A title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from Snoop fiction and vespertine cop show staples. Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
Really?
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the Uka Parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
You mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precinct, time of arrival at the scene? Oh, you mean the titular? Yes, well, so do I. In our defense, almost everyone in the RCM does. It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial
Squire
capacity.
Bullet Hole.
Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves. Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one, the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that.
He gets me. He gets me.
Never find out.
Right.
Rail spiked through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident.
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish. Once all the tasks are accomplished, the case is complete. The tasks you've completed flow out of the kind green ape pen in a brash freehand similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple, a language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place. A satisfying slash sound
Yes!
across the paper.
I did a thing.
Seems to say. And you?
Maybe I should write what I should do, like, during the day. I heard somewhere, like, if you write things down, you're more likely to do something.
Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
No, actually. Any ideas?
Get on a stick. Curious are home in the mirror. Hanged.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now. I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now. Yes, you can piece them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin. It always begins with HDB41, then date of initialization and time of arrival on the scene, followed by the title. For example, HDB 41120111700, the next world mural. Why, yes, your precinct number is 41. Every last alphanumeric in the files begins with it. And these are your case files. It's safe to say HDB are your initials.
I'm not feeling. I don't know. Horace W. Passenger. Oh, I didn't.
I got nothing here either. Logic really isn't the best faculty to have this conversation with, but it's the one you got. So sorry. Yeah, we're staying out of this business for now. HDB is bad news from yesteryear. It's shit, honcho.
Hey.
It takes about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Where do you want to start?
I don't need
Not much has changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of sodden papers still sags from... In the back, you see thin, translucent copier paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out. Then rip them from the binder and hand them out. 3. The topmost are misconduct fines.
Oh,
the middle
cool.
ones are station calls. And the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of.
Misconduct fines. Just throw those away. I don't need
have
them.
to be an intellectual giant to do police work. A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs. A monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork.
Oh, this is just procedure. Not saying that I have a lot of misconduct fine.
But they appear pleasantly vague. The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copier paper.
Okay, we don't need to do that one.
There.
Look at the body.
Looking right through you with
activity.
He's about to blow! Cock's gonna blow, Kuno!
Pneumonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. You manage to keep it in once. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
It's alright, it's alright. It's just...
Are you okay, officer?
The weight is reassuring, like a krenel on solid fortification. Pat, pat, pat.
You're facing tough odds here. It's aggravated further by alcohol withdrawal.
Keep it in if I've been caught. This is bullshit. I don't want to be. I don't want to. Thank you.
I've seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to the smell. Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate. Throw up, initial autopsy. Throw up, baguette. Then drive to the station. Maybe throw up on the way there if you didn't bag the thing tight enough. I think I've lost my sense of smell.
A white lie.
Not being hungover helps too. No. This is a two-man assignment because it needs 2 officers to complete. I need your help. You need to get your shit together. We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now. Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
Damn it. I'm sorry, Kitsuragi. Sorry, man. let you down. I gotta give this guy his keys back, you know.
Can I help you? Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for. How strange. I certainly didn't put them there. Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene. The trash collection service, CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threads that solves itself down the road.
I don't know if I trust. It seems like he's hiding something.
Yes?
I don't know, man. It's for the winter. Why?
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
2 hours.
An hour would have been bad. 2 hours is mystical. You have truly wiped out all trace of yourself if you haven't thought about rum and lemonade yet.
Should I be thinking? It looks like drinking hasn't turned out.
Maybe you haven't turned out well for your drinking.
Wow.
Have you thought about that? Get a goddamn rum and lemonade into yourself, boy. Or better yet, lick that stain off the counter. What happened, man? You used to be cool.
Yeah, fuck you.
Go get your boring normal person.
Chemistry bullshit.
Get your drink on and your act together.
No. I'm sober starting now. I say as I drink it. Research bonus. The guys are reckless.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
Did you tell me about the dead body?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know.
Ah, it's alright. He's such a golden boy.
Okay.
You know? Always there to back me up.
Not really. No. I didn't know him at all. Uh-huh.
You tell me about this reality. And, you know.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
She looks up.
Yes, what we have is there, in the medicine cabinet.
I only have...
The tear machine stands in the...
Oh, that's the tear machine.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The rain... A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles. Their logo is the bloodless rose, pure white, untouched by harm.
Just ask me if you need anything from St. Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
It's health. +3 health. Around.
I don't know. Let's see. Nosafed is a nasal spray. Duramine, I don't really know what Hypnogamma is. St. Baptiste. St. Baptiste.
She is right. Some.
It's right, you're fading into the wall. Oh god. Unions. I don't know. Remember, who are you?
Good morning to you, officers.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them.
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Revachol.
The words.
Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about that.
Sound ominous to you.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here, especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till
I
then.
know what's further down. I know what's further down. Ask. I don't need that. I don't have money. Plastic bag. I'll take that. Oh, I think. I used a plastic bag. Yeah, that gives me money. Okay. Yes, money. Take off. $0.10. Ooh. That. Paint? What do you want?
The streets will flow red once more.
The streets are...
Current rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
That sounds like
The
a threat.
streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
I don't need to get defensive.
And here I was trying to be polite. Just can't win with you, pig.
You fly my ass. You're a fucking knobby bitch.
The lieutenant furrows his brow at another one of your eccentricisms. Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That
Or
was
doesn't
on
care.
her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Ozon is an archipelago 2 days' travel away from Rivershore. Its moneyed residents, used to posh restaurants and upscale boutiques, rarely have reason to visit Martinez.
Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her. She's a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she will be very cooperative while telling us nothing. You should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions, you know? Do your thing. Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky. Showing her off is our best bet.
Good idea, piggies. Run along now. Fuck her shit up good. Impound that boat while you're at it. I'd like to watch her swim back to us on. I ain't no snitch, Big Stein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal...
Don't call me. Very passive.
You weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
Yeah, I'll
Watch
catch
your
you
back.
later, Sydney. Alright. Where do I put the... I don't want to talk to the rep yet. I might call it for tonight, actually. Just the rep is such a long conversation, if I remember correctly. Although, it's probably long if you ask a bunch of questions about, like, the world or something like that.
The tear machine stands.
Insert my
bottles.
bottles.
Bottles clunk into the machine.
Monies! Oh my god! I'm rich. Rich. $1.20, $1.80. I'm rich. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna end it here for tonight. Sorry for the low energy stream, to be honest. Though I did say I was a bit off earlier. So, anywho, anyone is watching or what would be watching in the future, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you come again next time. So thank you, and goodbye. Fairly well.